Very good morning. So let me welcome you to the 14th CSCAP General Conference. We are delighted to host you, all of you, here in Kuala Lumpur. Well, the last time we hosted such an event was back in Jakarta in 2021, as you will recall, under the able hands of our CSCAP Indonesia colleagues over at CSIS. Of course, then the world was just rebuilding itself from the disruption and the havoc from the pandemic, of course. And then across the 2 days, we discussed topics right across the board, including the state of great power competition, the prospects of the ASEAN outlook on the Indo-Pacific, economic security through infrastructure development, energy transition, and digitalization, of course, global health cooperation, and even the impact of the war in Ukraine. No surprises, certainly many of those topics remain as real concerns even today for us. Well, some have made progress and some need some serious work. The competition cooperation dynamics underlying major power relations today continue to influence the regional strategic landscape. What it means is that many of these developments should not be taken for granted. I'm not assuming any one of us here is doing that. But collectively, we should be more active. We should be proactive in managing these risks before they become unwieldy, if indeed it could be contained. The overarching question is, how should the multilateral security frameworks like the ASEAN Regional Forum, the East Asia Summit, and of course the ASEAN Defense Ministers meetings plus, how can they adapt and how should they do so and respond to these challenges? Ladies and gentlemen, as a Track 2 organization, CSCAP provides the mechanism for scholars, intellectuals, and officials in their private capacities to discuss these types of issues and challenges in the region. And obviously, along the way, we do cross onto Track 1.5, and some of us may even venture along the corridors of Track 1 as well. Be that as it may, CSCAP has traditionally engaged with the ASEAN Regional Forum on current and trending matters of regional security through consultations, meetings, and of course publications. We have contributed analyses on a wide range of issues such as preventive diplomacy, energy security, non-proliferation and disarmament, and regional security architecture. The memoranda produced by various CSCAP study groups have been useful in providing policy recommendations, while the publication of our CSCAP Regional Security Outlook highlights regional security concerns to advance regional security cooperation, even at official levels. We believe that the CRSO needs to be widely publicized and disseminated to reach the people who matter most. CSCAP is grateful in this regard for the support given by others in this endeavor, in particular governments as well as other institutions. This is also an opportune time for Malaysia as we assume the chairmanship of ASEAN next year. This is a significant responsibility that comes at a particularly critical juncture for Southeast Asia and the broader region. To welcome this new phase in the institution's history, we see the launch of the ASEAN Community Vision 2045, which is, of course, a natural corollary from the previous Vision 2025, where we aim to ensure that our regional community becomes more resilient, innovative, dynamic, and more people-oriented. Driven by values that have manifested in the Madani Malaysia principles, the theme for ASEAN 2025, inclusivity and sustainability, seeks to navigate ASEAN's challenges and to manage them with holistic solutions. Ladies and gentlemen, as ASEAN Chair, Malaysia is fully committed to fostering collaborative engagement with fellow ASEAN member states, dialogue partners, and international organizations to continue pursuing the peace, stability, and shared prosperity that saw the creation of this institution, ASEAN. And we are most fortunate that our Foreign Minister, Datuk Sri Utama Muhammad Hassan, would be joining us tomorrow to elaborate on the vision for the chairmanship in his keynote address. Within CSCAP, we have been discussing the possible role of CSCAP beyond just supporting the ARF. The outcome of past summits should provide the impetus for CSCAP to closely examine the various possibilities. This would include the CSCAP to be able to directly plug into the work of the EAS, the ADMM+, and of course other mechanisms in addition to our existing linkages with the ARF. In this regard, maintaining this close rapport and cooperation between CSCAP and the respective Track 1 mechanisms through the ASEAN Chair and Chair of ARF is absolutely crucial. The CSCAP General Conference enables us to reach out to a wider audience of interested policymakers and shapers, including emerging young leaders in the region. So I'd like to thank all those within and outside CSCAP for bringing together this distinguished group of speakers and participants today. I look forward to keen and insightful exchanges during the General Conference. Thank you.